but clam up in others? This may turn out to be even more of an issue as we turn into a technology-driven society. Children growing up in today's age are used to getting money out of a wall, ordering their products online, and playing online games with people in other countries. They haven't had to use the same everyday social skills that we did from another generation. And if you're an introvert, you might just not be as excited about pressing the flesh and making small talk with strangers. But hopefully after listening to this audio, you'll see the benefits and be more comfortable taking action. Especially since individuals with the it factor usually look forward rather than dread these events. I'm not saying they jump out of bed and say, "Oh, goody gumdrops, I get to meet and greet a bunch of new people today." But what they don't find themselves doing is talking themselves out of attending the event, or getting ready thinking, "Ugh, this is probably just a big waste of my time," or showing up late and leaving early. If you want to set yourself up for success, you must adopt an attitude of fun and hold the belief that you will meet someone amazing or something incredible will come of this venture. After all, we usually get what we expect. Going into any situation with a specific outcome in mind increases the likelihood it's going to happen. If you find yourself in dread rather than do mood, psych yourself up with some positive affirmations. Look in the mirror, smile, and say, "Everybody wants to connect with me. After all, I'm fabulous, fun, and full of energy." Yeah, sure, it's corny, but it will at a minimum, put a big smile on your face, which instantly changes your body chemistry and makes you feel positive. Which is one of the biggest strategies in developing the it factor, being positive and showing up with confidence. Individuals are naturally drawn to people who walk into a room and appear comfortable in their skin, in the know, and approachable. So here's some specific techniques to gain that much-needed confidence. Have a planned, prepared introduction for when someone asks you your name or what you do for a living. Some people call this your elevator speech or unique selling proposition, but think of it as a simple introduction. Since you know you're going to meet people who want to learn more about you, think through what you're going to say in advance. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? What are the benefits of knowing someone like me? Who are my ideal clients or customers? How can I share this information in a brief, relevant, and concise format? The goal is to avoid simply saying, "My name is Jane Smith and I'm a loan officer," or "My name is Bill Jones and I work for XYZ Company." In those circumstances, unless the listener is looking for a loan or has an interest in your particular company, there's no compelling reason for them to say, "Tell me more," which is the goal of any introduction. For example, if you worked for a public relations firm, you might say, "I help struggling clients attract more business. My name is Judy Johnson." You could mention your firm's name if you desire, but again the goal is to be asked for more information to continue the conversation, to pique someone's interest. If you're an administrative assistant, you might say, "I help top-notch executives stay sane. My name is Jill Anderson." Have your own IT business? "I make computers friendly. My name is." You'll notice in all my examples that I encourage you to state your name last. Why? Well, have you ever been listening to someone introduce themselves and by the time they're finished, you're like, "What was their name again?" And that can create an awkward moment. Help people remember your name by stating it last. Another effective way to gain someone's interest is to ask a question. For example, if you were a recruiter or headhunter, you might say, "Have you ever known someone who was frustrated trying to find the right candidate for a specific job where they work?" Then pause, wait for a response, and say, "Well, that's what I do. I'm a headhunter for mid-sized companies, and my name is Rich Gladstone." And in that moment, if you haven't already met the individual, say, "And you are?" in order to give them a turn. Let's say you're in between jobs or just graduated from school. Tell others your area of interests. For example, as a recent college grad with a degree in finance, I'm looking to find a good fit with a financial planning firm that can benefit from my eagerness and energy. My name is Susie Sanchez. Keep in mind there will be times when you simply turn to someone, state your name, and ask for theirs. You have to take each opportunity into context so you sound authentic. In other words, there have been times when I've bumped into someone, extended my hand.